Hello everyone, my name is Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. So last episode we were continuing on in Yakko's storyline, and it was a very interesting episode, getting to see more of her relationship and background with Mio and also with Michio, her friend who supposedly committed suicide, but now we're like, no, we know better than that. So now that we have the curse stone, Mio is pretty much warning her, don't use it. You know, it's a bad thing. You don't want to get involved. It's not a good idea. But I'm pretty sure we're going to end up having to use it because you know how these things go. So let's now talk about the 7 mysteries.
The mysterious voice said the cursed stone is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries. Right, I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection.
Yeah. Okay.
If this is a curse of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other curse bearers or whatever you called them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul drags by killing a curse bearer. Right, that's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you may be targeted if other curse bearers find us.
Like what happened with Shogo. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, such a normal reaction. She's such a cinnamon roll. Must protect.
We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses.
That's really cute that they gave her a beauty mark on her neck. It's like, I like little details like that when they make someone real, you know? Someone like almost look like they're a real person with flaws and little things on their skin or whatever. It's like, come on, you know, it's not a flaw per se, but you know, just something to mark her as more human. I just like that little detail. I feel like I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Ooh, is that it? Normally when I sneeze, it's more than once. Strange.
That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible.
Okay. About the rite of resurrection.
But Mio... Yes? If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yakko. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff.
Uh-oh. What I was worried about is happening. No, she's sinking into the darkness. Don't do it, Yakko. Stay pure.
If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yakko.
See, it really proves it then. That everyone who gets this, because of their desperation to bring back someone, it warps them. It makes them more cold and calculating and eager to kill. Because there's no way she would normally do that, right? That's what it seems like. So that makes me feel a little better about Shogo. About how he was so quick to be like, yeah, let me just kill these people.
You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second?
Be careful, Mio. I'm kind of worried that the curse might make her say, like, oh, you're a threat.
Is there something inside it? No, stop! Yakko? Oh, I'm sorry. But it's like I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it.
Yeah, like a self-defense mechanism.
I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the right of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could... I think for tonight we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you.
Then what happened that when we found her, Mio wasn't with her?
The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay.
Oh, Mio, you're such a good bean.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either.
Wasn't he out there, though? I thought we saw someone.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Huh? What? Why'd the lights go out? Mio? Are you okay?
Oh, no. Maybe that's why Mio wasn't with us? Was she killed? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no. Looking into the darkness. Something spooky's gonna happen. Fucking sick of this shit. Wee! I don't know where I'm looking. Oh, no! A hand! Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Y'all, come on, man. What the fuck? Yeah! I knew it was coming and I still felt like, what the fuck?
Huh? Oh no, what was that? Get me out of here. Mio? Mio? Mio, where are you? Yakko, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Huh? Where? I can't see anything.
God dang it. How many times are you gonna jump scare me? Looking for Mio. I can't see anything! Gosh darn it. Mio. You see a hint of blue here? I hate this. I hate this. Okay, there she is. What the fuck?
There you are, Mio. This way. Over here. Be careful. Your field of vision is being limited. Right.
Oh, shoot. We're in trouble, aren't we? So, technically, that was not a roadblock. Escape from Komagata High. We're definitely in danger, though. I feel like somebody's targeting us. But I did tell you guys, my intention was, even if we didn't hit a roadblock, man, right in the middle of something juicy going on, too. that I want to jump to the next storyline. I just want a taste of each storyline. And maybe, so far, I think it probably is that whatever we need to unblock ourselves from Haruhi is probably in Tetsuo, actually. I thought it would be in Yakko's, but we're going pretty far, and so far I don't see it. So it's probably in Tetsuo's. They're probably like, oh, the person playing this will go in order from, top to bottom. But no, Binks wanted to be a rebel and go all the way to the bottom. Alright, so let's go into Tetsuo's and see him and Mr. Other Detective over here. He's a cutie. Jun Edio, I think was. Yeah. Alright. Crime scene investigation. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, Chief Inspector of the Metropolitan Police Department. First Investigative Division is investigating the mysterious death of a fellow officer. He visits the scene of the incident, the former Yasura Gardens, with his subordinate Jun Erio. Oh, I think I wasn't able to really settle on a voice for him either. I was not very happy. But we'll see. As long as it's different from everyone else he interacts with, that's all that matters. So this is the place where we encountered Haruhi, actually. So that's where the murder happened? Huh. Oh man, I can't remember what voice I gave you. Maybe a little... Oh no, I gave you Apollo voice. That's right. Okay. Hey boss, forensics is all done. The crime scene is clean. The other officers have all gone home. It's just us now. The park should be able to open back up tomorrow like nothing ever happened.
I doubt it'll get many visitors after everything that's happened.
You'd be surprised. Lots of people love that kind of thing. I bet they'll be lining up to get in. Occult stuff is really popular right now. Did you not know that, boss?
Sounds stupid.
Well, it's not exactly rooted in science, but if ghosts really did exist, we could just ask them who the perp is.
Somehow I doubt it'd be that simple.
Oh, but there goes the pouty mouth again. Oh, Kiki's barking. But I've heard that high school girls are really into this spirit board thing these days. Yeah, about that. We already saw that. Supposedly, you can call on spirits and talk to them by using a board with letters on it. Wouldn't that be something?
You could try it out yourself if you're so interested.
Noisy Kiki. Stop barking, little girl. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Let's give it a go sometime, boss.
What now? Stop messing around. You really think we're gonna solve this case by moving a coin across a scrap of paper?
Sounds like you know all about it. Yeah, he didn't tell you what it entailed. We've got to be open-minded. What if that's how police work is going to be from now on?
Don't make me laugh. Listen up, idiot.
Stop with about why. Oh, it's funny.
You can't go blaming the death of your buddy on something like the occult.
Oh, so his friend died. Oh. I don't care if it was ghosts or the occult or what. Whoever or whatever it was that did this. I'll get them. I promise you that.
Well, you've got the right attitude, but we don't even know if this is a murder yet. Biases weaken our judgment. Get too fixated on one thing and you stop seeing everything else.
Aye, aye, boss. It's weird. When you say aye, aye, it's like naturally I'm expecting to hear captain, not boss. Captain Boss.
Don't call me that.
So, now that we've finished investigating the scene, let's review what we know.
Huh? No? It's getting late. Figured we'd head straight home from here.
I'm wondering if one of them gets the curse stone. Would it be Edio because his friend died? I don't know. He seems like another cheerful, good person, so it might be like with Yakko that it would be kind of sad to see him change his personality because he's so desperate. to bring back his friend.
Come on, we've got to go over all the info we've gathered. And what better place to do that than here at the scene of the crime where we can soak up the atmosphere?
Soak up the atmosphere? The hell is there to soak up? You must be really into this occult stuff if you get off on being in a place like this.
Wait, you mean being somewhere like this doesn't get your blood pumping? No way!
Wait, he said get off. Sir, I think he's trying to insinuate that you're like a little, sexually aroused right now.
He's like, no, it's not that at all. I'm just, excited without the other kind of excitement.
No, no, don't turn this around on me. I'm not the weird one here. Cripes.
His shocked expression.
Ugh, fine. Let's get this over with.
Aye, aye, boss. Captain Boss. Boss, Captain.
Where is the stickers? I know they're probably not 100% necessary, but I still want them. Still haven't had a chance to see any yet. We've been going for a while. Boo. No?
The former Yasuda Gardens here in Yokohama Ichome were originally built as part of a daimyo's estate back in the Edo period. The park became city property a number of years ago and underwent extensive renovations. There's not a soul around at this time of night. Quiet doesn't even begin to describe it.
Okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this case, and my gut is rarely wrong. I knew this would be a treacherous case from the moment we were dragged into it.
Oh, really? Pond. Just surroundings in general. I don't think there's anything else that really sticks out other than the pond then. And of course, Edio himself.
Jun Uryo, a detective in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, 1st Investigative Division. His rank is Sergeant. This is his first time leading a case. It's like he's graduated from rookie to newbie. He looks put together on the outside, but acts like a kid most of the time. Honestly, the force could use more people like him.
Aw, that means you like him. You think he's a good guy. Scene. Let's look at the pond first before I look at scene.
This pond, they say, used to flow into the Sumida River. But the river became so polluted that they cut it off.
Okay. So this is the scene.
This is where the victim was found. It's clean now. It almost feels like nothing happened here at all. But once an incident like this has come to pass, there's no going back. Not that knowing that is any consolation.
Okay. Anything new? No. This is the same. Okay. About the case.
So, early in the morning yesterday, a staff member found the victim collapsed here in the park and called the police when they realized he was dead.
Was he undercover? Because didn't they say he was a cop? He's dressed like a, I don't know, like a thug. Or maybe a gangster because of the necklace. But maybe I'm judging. Maybe he's just dressed casually? I don't know.
While there were no obvious external wounds, the fact that he was a police officer and the evidence of a struggle means it's likely that this was a murder. The Sumida office sent it over to us since it involved the death of an officer, and we were tasked with the investigation.
So, no obvious signs. Looks like he had a heart attack because he's grabbing his chest. But how could he have died in a way that seems like a curse? Because, you know, whenever they have that blank, their eyes are blank like that, that feels like they're killed by a curse. But the curse stones weren't given out until midnight? And that's the weird part, too. I'm actually surprised I didn't think about this until right now. So everybody supposedly received the curse stones at midnight on this night. But like we're saying, the murder happened before. And didn't her name's Yoko? Why is my brain unable to remember her name? Yoko, the girl from the beginning with Shogo. Didn't she have a curse stone and we picked it up? Or did she just receive it? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Shoot. If I look at the... be in the files? Didn't this only happen tonight at midnight? I mean, it's possible with the Feast of Shadows that she said somebody caused this, right? Shoot. Where is... It doesn't say... I can't remember. No. Boo. I wanted to look at something. I can't remember what time. Because it was so long ago in the prologue. I remember we saw 1 a.m. Like, what time were we with Yoko before everything went down? Were we with her after 12? Or, like, did she have the curse stone before or after 12 is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm super lost mentally. Because now I'm like... I'm having some suspicions, and I mean, it would make sense, right? Okay, I didn't want to, in case I'm right, spoil things, but I'm suspicious of Yoko because if she had the curse stone before midnight, then wouldn't she be the one who's doing the Feast of Shadows to trigger all of this? But I could be jumping the gun. I could be misremembering that maybe she had the curse stone after 12. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Plus, I was already suspicious of her because I was like, oh, so she just wants it for her dog? Like, as much as I loved my dogs, which I love them so, so much, I would never do all of this to bring my dog back, you know? Like, that, it's just too horrible. So, that's my thought process right now. Alright, let's get back into this. Maybe it's somebody else. Maybe I'm wrong.
What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there was foul play involved.
Please, whatever you do, do not comment on the video or to me personally if I'm right. Or, like, don't hint at it. I don't want to spoil it for anyone in case I am right or whatever. You know, it's a blind Let's Play. I shouldn't have to say this, but we want it to be a blind experience for everybody.
What we need to do is figure out what happened and whether there was foul play involved. I think that about sums it up.
Okay. Anything new? No. Okay. More about the case.
But, boss,
Yeah?
is this case really important enough to assign someone from the investigation division? I mean, a friend of mine died, so it's important to me, but...
It's all up to the higher-ups. I'm sure they've got their reasons.
It must be would it be connected to the unsolved murder of the boy, of Shuichi, right? Because that's what I was thinking, and that's kind of what they alluded to, maybe?
Boss, you know something, don't you?
It'll all become clear in time. Try not to worry about it too much.
Thinking about it, the only thing we know for sure is the identity of the victim. That means there must have been something special about him, right? Maybe he knew something he wasn't supposed to. Some kind of secret or something.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
You're pretty sharp sometimes, you know that? If you've picked up on that, you should be able to put the rest together yourself.
Okay.
The victim's Hajime.
Another name. I know when it comes to Japanese names, it's hard not to think of another character from another game or anime that has the same name. So I hear Shuichi, I think of Shuichi from V3. I hear Hajime, I think of Hajime from Danganronpa 2. All these Danganronpa characters, Hajime, no!
The victim is Hajime Yoshimi of the Juvenile Division of the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau. 27 years old, single.
Juvenile Division. So, I can't remember, but was he tipped off by Michio about her being blackmailed or whatever? Because that would make sense, right? A Juvenile Division cop, and then Michio is connected to what happened to Shuichi. I tell you, it's all connected. One big conspiracy.
He mostly dealt with cases involving juveniles in education. His rank was senior police officer.
You knew him well, didn't you? What was he like?
Big guy. So he always dressed like that then? Maybe because he wanted to look cool to the young kids? I don't know. But then again, this is like, what, in the 80s or 90s or something? So I think people dressed like that a lot back then too. You know, with like varsity jackets and gold leather chains. You don't see people do that much anymore, but, you know, it is what it is.
Yes, we were in the academy together. We still went out for drinks together every month or two. He could be a little rowdy, but he was like a big brother to us all. He was kind and cared about his friends. For better or worse, he wasn't the uptight type of cop. The men always showed empathy, and I heard he was popular with the locals for it.
That's sad.
He treated each and every troubled kid he met with compassion. He had a great track record when it came to rehabilitation.
Sounds like we lost a good one.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We truly did. I knew being a cop was dangerous. I knew something like this could happen, but
It's never easy when it happens for real. I know the feeling.
he didn't seem to care much about climbing the ranks, but he was at the top of our class. Only problem was that he took on so much, he had the most unfinished paperwork too. I always felt we'd need an unusual guy like him to help us solve all our unusual cases.
Okay. More about him. Community Safety Officer, Curse Echo None. Hajime was a police officer with the Sumida City Community Safety Bureau and was primarily responsible for juvenile education cases. He held the rank of Head Patrol Officer and entered the force at the same time as Jun Iryo. Hajime was found dead under mysterious circumstances at the former Yasuda Gardens early in the morning yesterday. Once a rebellious gang member himself, Yoshimi turned his life around and used his own experiences to connect with troubled youth as a police officer. While his appearance and demeanor suggested a man who was rough around the edges, he was a passionate, loyal, and caring man at heart, looked up to as a big brother by his peers. Yoshimi achieved stellar results in his work with juvenile cases, but his consistently sloppy paperwork and less than formal attitude essentially doomed his career and had him writing formal apologies on the regular. Aw. He's a big softie. He's like a gumshoe type. Just a nice guy. He left behind a fiancée whom he had been dating since high school. You said he was single! I guess they meant not married, but to me that's still not single. That's so sad. Oh, why are all the good people dying, y'all? Like Shuichi. He seemed like such a sweet boy. I'm so sad. And it sounds like Michio went through a lot of stuff too. All these good people dying, man. I'm really, this game makes me sad. I like it, but I also feel sad.
Don't worry, you're plenty unusual yourself.
Me? I was the most normal of my classmates.
I like his dramatic reactions. He's cute.
Besides, the real weirdo among us quit the academy a long time ago.
Oh?
There was one even weirder than you?
Oh, wait. Let me confirm before he says it. Isn't he talking about Richter? Yeah, he was a police officer. Quit the force. Yeah, he studied along June Eddy. Oh, okay, so Richter should know the victim too.
He's definitely talking about Richter.
Alright. Oh gosh, so much to talk about. Y'all have a lot of chatting. You chatty catties, you. But you know what? That means I will just leave this episode right here then. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye.